Hi everyone, welcome back once again in my YouTube channel. So guys, in this video, I am going to discuss all about constructor overloading. This is also one of the most important topic in our Java, right? So what is constructor overloading? Why we use this constructor overloading in our Java? So some question which is asked in the interview room or as well as your knowledge check. So definitely we should know what is constructor overloading. So guys, without any further delay, we'll start first what is constructor overloading. Then I will explain same theoretical concept in our program. So I will design one program, then I will show you how constructor overloading is working in our what Java. And also I will explain some few interview question which is mostly asked in the interview room about what constructor overloading. So guys, first I will explain theoretically what is constructor overloading. So guys, see, constructor overloading. Okay, this is our today what discussion. What is constructor overloading in Java? Okay, so guys, please watch the video very what constantly, because if you will see the video very concentrated way, definitely you should not have any confusion, right? So guys, see, first I will explain definition of constructor overloading, right? What is constructor overloading, right? So guys, see, in very simple term, if you want to know what is constructor overloading, that means you need to know, so what, whenever guys, whenever if we have more than one constructor in our class, what guys, if we have more than one constructor in our class, right, then it is called constructor overloading. Because more than one constructor, definitely if you will have in our what code in our Java class, then it can say what, it is a what constructor overloading. Same thing I can did it here. So whenever if we have what, if we have more than more than one constructor, more than one constructor in our what Java class, then what, it is called what, it is called what, constructor overloading. Then it is called what, constructor overloading. Okay, again I have you understood, but it's very simple definition. Okay, so in syntax by guy, how syntax of the constructor overloading, syntax of what, overloading Java, right? So how it looks like, what should be the constructor overloading syntax? Because if you know the syntax, then your implementation becomes very easy to design your program, right? So guys, see, syntax of constructor overloading in Java guide. So already I mentioned you so many times, right? So if you are going to use a constructor, definitely you should have first one class, right? So that is class guide what, then class name, right? That is our class name, right? Good, done. So if we have one class, right, so inside the class we will have what, constructor, right? So I see, so suppose this is our class name, right, class name, so mention here. This is our constructor name as well, right? This is our constructor name, right? So constructor is a special type of method, right? That's why it should have some body, right? So let's see what I have told. This is our constructor, right? So let's see if what I have mentioned, if we have more than one constructor. This is a one constructor, right? This is one constructor. If we have more than one, if we have two constructor, right, in same class, then it is called what? Constructor overloading, right? So guys, I'm going to copy and going to paste this thing here, okay guys, but I have one condition, not we have defined here. So we have one some condition, right? So how, see, this constructor is same name as the class name. This is constructor, right? But tell me, I have written here two constructors same, but it should not be here. The two constructors should not be here same basis, right? This is what? So we will have guys need to change two things. We have to two things keep in mind whenever if you are going to create constructor overloading in your class. Means what guys? First condition what you keep in mind. So number of parameters should be different. What guys? Number of parameters should be different. See, in first constructor, that is default constructor, right? Or non-parameter constructor. We don't have any parameter in this constructor, right? Tell me yes or no. You can see we are not passing any parameter inside this constructor, right? So guys, see, if I am going to pass here, suppose int x, right? Int x, right guys? So you can see this is a non-parameter, this is a parameter, right? So the first thing what? So number of parameter should be different. This is 0 parameter, this is 1 parameter. The first condition you keep in mind, guys. Second guys, type of parameter should be different. See, if I am going to create one more constructor, see, if I am going to create one more constructor, guys, see. So guys, this parameter type, this is int x, this is also int x. So guys, this time this type of the data type should not be same, guys. So this type should not be same. That's why guys, you can mention here what? Float. Okay, you can mention here float. Good. I hope you understood. So guys, first condition, if you are going to design what? Constructor overloading in your class, that means two things you should keep in mind. First thing guys, number of parameter should be different. If you are going to keep here one parameter, this is 0 parameter, and you can keep one parameter, right? And second thing guys, type of the parameter also should be different. See, this thing no type because this is a 0 parameter, but this is a parameter but type is int. But in this constructor I have written only one parameter but the type of the parameter is different. So guys, that thing you should keep in mind whenever if you are going to create any what? Constructor overloading concept in your program. So guys, that is our what? Syntax of constructor overloading. So guys, now let's move our coding part. So how all these things we are doing in our Java program. So guys, it's a very simple concept, but if you don't know that, it might be complex because in the what interview room, whenever if an interview asks this question, you may be confused. You may tell this definition, but same thing if they want to tell you, hey, can you write this code in front of me and run the application, we'll see how constructor overloading working. That time might be you confused. Yes or no guys? So might be you will confuse. That's why guys, I will explain same concept. What I will explain here, same concept I will explain code base as well. If you will see the code, then will come to know, okay Amit, yes, this is the correct way to understand what? Our constructor overloading. And I will explain some interview question also along with this explanation, right? So how the interview asking which type of question about the constructor overloading. So guys, please be concentrate. So guys, please don't skip the video, see entire video guys from starting to end. Then you will come to know all the concept. If you are skipping the video, that you might be not understand what. So right now we'll move in our IDE. Okay, so already we have created one package, that is constructor package. So guys, in this package already I have done 5 what example, 5 programming coding. So the guy who is coming first time in our constructor playlist, so please watch one by one. First video, then second, then third, then fourth, and fifth. So you will come to know all the concept very effective manner, in very effectively. Okay. So guys, I am going to create one more class, guys. So guys, that class name what? Constructor overloading, right? So I can create one class, right? That class name, guys, what? Constructor overloading example, right guys? Example number 6. Yes or no? Example number 6. This is example number 6 for constructor concept. So finish. So guys, we got one created our class, correct guys? Yes. So guys, see, in this class what I am going to do, guys, please concentrate, please be concentrated. It's very important, very important, because if you don't know, then it will confuse you. If you know this concept, then it will becomes very easy, guys. So what I have told, guys, first I will create more than one constructor in your class, right? We'll create more than one constructor in our class. So first thing, guys, what we know very well, whatever the name of the class, that is same like as constructor name. So our class name, guys, this one, right? Correct. So guys, see, I have created this constructor. So guys, this is default constructor first, right? Because the name of the class same like a name of the constructor, without any what? Return type, even void also. This is a special type of method only. Right? Done. So guys, now I will create some more other constructor, because the constructor overloading itself what? Explaining the what? We should have more than one constructor in our class, then only it can set what? Constructor overloading. That's why I am going to get more than one constructor in our class, right? So copy and pasting same thing. But guys, this is giving error, right? Why guys? So already I have mentioned in our what? Theoretical part. So if you are going to create same class name two times, same constructor two times, it will give the error. Why? Because it expects how you're going to distinguish, okay? That's why if you're going to pass here, right, suppose int x, see, error has removed. So now compiler understood, okay, this is a zero parameter considered, and this is what? That is a one parameter constructor, correct guys? Yes or no? If I will create, guys, one more one more constructor, right? What I can do, copy paste. But this place you can define what? You can define, suppose, double y string z. Okay, see, you can see now error has removed. Yes or no? Error has removed. Correct guys? Yes. This thing you know very well. I no need to explain anything. Correct? So already I mentioned, right? So this is zero parameterized, that is default constructor, right? We are not passing any parameter in this constructor. And second guy, that is parameter constructor with one parameter. That type of the parameter is int. And guy, also guy, what I've explained earlier, I will show you. See, if you are going to create here one more constructor, but see, if we are giving here both type of the parameter is same, so it will give the error guy, because we can't do such thing. You can't do such thing guy. So your two conditions are there, even work, type of the parameters will be different, type of the parameter should be different, or you can what? Number of parameter may be. See, if I am going to write here float uh, float p, see, then this error is removed. Why guys? So this is overloading. Constructor overloading means what? Same method name here, right? The constructor name is same, but different type of parameters. Correct? Even same PC in this constructor and this constructor, right? We have passing two parameters, but type of the parameter is different. That's why it is not giving any error. If you are going to pass same parameter, so same type of the parameter, then it will throw the error guy. Good guy, that is our concept. That is our concept guy. Good. I hope you understood. Okay, so we'll remove this thing. Why will take so many? For understanding purpose, you should know this thing. Good guy. I hope you understood. Good. So guys, for this guy, I will initialize some instance variable. What I need to print guy. Suppose int a, then guy what double b, then guy string, we have one variable at string c. Correct guy? So all these three instance variable we have taken. Correct? This is guy first step. Correct? Done. So guy, if I am going to declare, right? If I am going to declare guy what? If I am going to initialize all the value, a equal to what, b equal to what, c equal to what, and that value if you are going to print, right? Then how you can do it? Then how you can do? Correct guy? So then what you can do here? So you can get, suppose if I'm going to initialize a equals to suppose 100, right? B equals to our double, right? So you can put 10 dot. Then guys, we have one other variable that is string, right? We are storing in the C. Then guys, C equals to what? Suppose our channel name, right? Java mind what? Techie. Okay. So I have taken as per our initial instance variable, right? Yes, int a. Then B we have taken. Then we have taken the our C what holding the string, right? A holding the our integer, B holding the double, and C holding the what string that we have declared here, right? Okay, in this value, see in this constructor, parameter constructor, what it doing guys? So we are passing what? We are passing x value, right, in the input, and it is holding into the a variable, right? So you can write guys a equal to x, right? Very simple guys. Yes or no? So a equal to x, and guys third constructor we are passing two value, double y string z. So guys these all are the parameterized constructor, right? So line number 12, line number 16, both constructor is called parameterized constructor. Why? Because we are passing some parameter inside, right? So guys this parameter we are going to pass when we are going to create the object, right? I will show this thing, no, don't worry. So guys in this what I am going to do, so I am going to do that. So double, if you are going to store in our v, right? You can see here we are defining here double b. So that double value what we can get from where when we are going to create the object, then we are going to pass the value of y. So guys this value we can hold into b. So you can write guys b equals to y. Right guys? And guys one thing, one more parameter we are going to pass here, right? That guy string z. So guys z we are going to hold into c. So c equals to z. So no, c equal to z. So this two value we are going to hold in respective variable. Correct guys? Yes. This thing we have done. So guys now what we can do now? What we can do now? So guys now we are going to create the object. Yes or no? Now we are going to create the object. Correct guys? Then we are going to print the result. Correct. So guys if you want to create the object, so what's your class name? That is our class name guys. Correct? Yes or no? You come here and guys what? Ref, we are going to create a reference object, right? Ref equals to what? New our constructor, right? Yes. So guys, see, when we are going to create the object for what constructor overloading examples is class, then it will call the what constructor, right? And it will initialize the value. We know very well, right? So main purpose of constructor, it is initialize our object, right? And it will call the guy by default constructor. This constructor it will call. So guys, we can run the application, we will see result, what result is coming. As of now it should not give any result, guys. As of now it should not give any result. Why? Because we didn't write any what sys out statement. Yes or no? We didn't write any sys out statement, right? So guys, you may write the sys out statement this place, right? You may write the sys out statement this place. How it is, guys? So we are going to print a value a plus, then what we can put guy a space. Yes or no? Then we can put guy what plus the value of b, guy, right? Then we can space, then we can put value of c, right? This way, guy, you can print the our what all the object value, right? But guy, if I'm going to not write here this is dot out, we can write this same thing in our this class as well. How, guys? See, I will show you. So if you're going to write same thing, guys, you copy and paste here. Something will different here, something we need to modify here. So guys, see, so how this will come to know? So this is the object of, so we are going to call this default or this parameter or this parameter, this constructor, which constructor we are going to call, right? So we will have this reference, right? Yes or no? If you are going to write the system.out this places, then directly it will understood, means Java compiler understood, okay, this is the what by default constructor, right? This is guy, we are not passing any parameter in this, right? So definitely it will call this constructor and print the result. Yes or no? If we are not writing system.out this place, but if we are going to tell to the compiler, hey, you need to call this constructor only, that means, guy, we need to tell to the what explicitly to the compiler, means how, guy, with reference of this constructor, right? The reference of this default constructor is ref. So guy, we can call here ref dot a, right? Then guy, we need to call ref dot b. Yes or no? Then we need to call guy ref dot c. Yes or no? Yeah. Guy, if we are going to write in such a way, then it will print our result. Yes or no? Then it will print our result, guy. Right? So guys, we can see the this is the also one approach by which we can print our this constructor information. Okay. Now guys, if you want to print this parameter constructor value, if you want to print this parameter constructor value, so how you are going to print it? So guys, for that purpose you can copy get this line number 24 here. One minute. See, I copy and get paste here. Okay, but guys, one thing you keep in mind, first your reference name should be different. Okay, so reference you can write here parameter reference, guy, reference, and you're going to pass, guy, the value of what parameters constraints. If you are going to pass one value, right? So if you're going to pass here 10, right? If you're going to pass here 10, that means it will call what this constructor, right? Parameters constructor, because it expect one parameter. And then, guys, already you have the reference variable for this parameters constructor is pararef, right? So you can get, so you can guys copy this reference, right? Not copy, first you can copy it, or you can write here for sys out, right? Sys out. After writing sys out, you need to call this int x variable which hold into a variable, right? So guys, so now our reference variable is this one, right? Parref. So parref dot, right dot, then guy what is the value guy? A, right? So we can a, right? Because what we are going to pass the our this variable x, it will hold into the a guy, right? Already I mentioned here, whatever we are going to pass the parameter value 10, then it will hold into a. That's what I'm going to call parref dot a, right guys? I hope you understood, right? So guys, now I am going to call this third constructor, right? So that expect two value, double y and string z. For that I need to create one more variable, right? Sorry, one more object, not variable guy. So for the purpose also we need to create one more object guy in this. So guys, parref 1, okay, parameter reference 1. So guys, see in this object, in this constructor, it expect two value here. So first is double, right? Suppose 10.5, okay, 10.5, yes or no? And guys, 10.5 and comma, we need to pass one string value here, right? A string, suppose if I'm going to pass here Java mind. Okay. So guys, I have passed these two value as expected, right? So double and string. Then guys, these two value will hold what? B and C. Then I will write one sysout statement, right? I write one sysout statement. So sysout, right? And guys, in this sysout, how I'm going to call? So guys, we have one reference, right? So parref 1 dot b guy, yes or no? Because b is holding the double value. And guy, other values guy what? Our parref 1 dot what value guy? A string value which is hold in c guy, right? A string, right? Okay, that is our design of the code. That is our design of the code guide. So now you can run the application and we can see result, it's coming expected or not. So guys, in front of you I'm running the application, we'll see. See guys, response is coming expected or not. So guys, this is first default constructor, right? What I'm going to pass here, what? 100, 10.5 in Java and Techie, right? So guys, whenever if you call this constructor, right? So ref, so constructor overloading example 6, so we are going to create what? One default constructor, right? Zero parameters constructor, you can say zero parameters constructor, you can say default constructor, right? Because we are not passing any parameter, that is guys called non-parameterized, right? So if you are going to pass non-parameters constructor, so if you are going to call non-parameters constructor, then it will print this respective value what we are going to initialize, right? You can see guys, we initialize all the value, right? So this value they are going to print once whenever you are going to create the object for default constructor, right? I hope you understood guys. Now we'll jump in second constructor, right? So constructor already example is we are passing only one parameter, right? So guys, when this object will create, which one guys? Parameter is considered with one parameter, so we are passing here this one, right? So when this object will create, so this constructor will automatically call, right? So guys, when this constructor will call, it can see okay, this one parameter that user is passing, so corresponding what? It hold some field, it hold the some variable. So we can see here so we are going to create object parref means parameter reference dot a, so it will hold the x value what we are going to pass, okay? Then this second constructor will work guys. Then third constructor, in this constructor we are passing two parameter, yes or no? That is type of parameter double and a string. Whenever this object will create, the compiler will see okay, this two input is passing by the user, so we need to call this constructor. as per their input they are going to print the result. Yes, okay, that's why you can see here what this is what 0 parameter considered, 1 parameter considered, and this what 2 parameter considered. Also understanding purpose you can write here what is 0 parameter constructor. 0 parameter constructor. Correct guys? And guys, same thing you can copy and paste in respective other. You can write here 1 parameter, and guys in this places you can write what 2 parameter. Yes or no? And guys you can save. Then you can print the result. So this is 0 parameter constructor, 1 parameter constructor, and is 2 parameter constructor. Or its printing result we can see guys. See guys, 0 parameter constructor, this value we are going to print. 1 parameter constructor you are printing 10. 2 parameter constructor you are printing double and string. So guys, you may see this is our guy what constructor overloading. Yes or no? Overloading means guys same method name, different parameter, right? So you can see same method name. So this concept also I will explain in polymorphism, that is compile time binding. I will explain this concept very well in the polymorphism concept, where we have two types of what overloading. So two types of polymorphism are overloading and overriding. So overriding concept comes under the inheritance, and overloading comes under in our polymorphism guy. That thing I will explain coming class guy when I will start what our oops concept. So but as of now you can also see, so constructor also it can overload. Constructor will also can overload. How it's overload guy? Same thing I will explain here clearly, right? So you can see line number 6 0 parameter constructor, line number 13 1 parameter constructor, line number 17 2 parameter constructor. So all the constructor name is same, but we are passing different type of parameter. That's why guys this is called the constructor overloading. Overloading means guys same method name with different parameter. Correct guys? So I hope you understood guys. So now guys, one important question what I am going to explain, please listen carefully guys, be focused. So guys, in interview room most of the time interview may ask, hey, this is all our what constructor, right? Normal constructor. So can you use private constructor along with this constructor? Can you use private constructor along with this constructor? What question guys? So interviewer may ask, so can you use the private constructor along with this normal constructor? So your answer should be guys yes. Your answer should be guys yes. Yes, I can what write the code, what I can write the private constructor along with this normal constructor as well. Correct guys? So how it will guys I will explain now. Please concentrate. See guys what I will do. So guys I will create one constructor here. I will create one private constructor. So guys first you know very well our constructor name is this one, right? Our constructor name is this one. I have created private constructor. As of now I didn't keep, but I have now keep this is private. Yes, this is a private constructor. Correct? This is a private constructor. Correct? Where you can see here duplicate method name is coming. Yes, so duplicate method name is coming. Why? Because I have created what two same, right? So guys you can comment this constructor as of now. Okay, you can comment because you have two by default constructor, means both parameter are 0, so you can't do like that, right? Already I mentioned you. So if you're going to create a constructor, so two conditions you keep in mind. What? So number of parameter should be different or type of parameter should be different. So guys, I have created one private constructor here, right? Okay guys, if in private constructor, if I'm going to pass what, this three thing guys, so this three value I'm going to pass initialize, right? Yes or no? I have, you understood that? I have what, initialize all the field. So int a equal to 100, b equal to 10.50, and the c equal to Java and Techie. Correct guys? Yes or no? So after doing that, so also you know this thing guys, this is what I have commented. So by default the type means by default it is default, right? So before the constructor it can mention default constructor, right guys? So what I have done, I have created one private constructor, and we have what, parameters constructor, and we have parameters constructor with two parameters, right guys? Now guys, now you can run the application, you see the result what constructor is calling here. See guys, now private constructor is calling or not? Obviously it is calling, yes or no? So same question guy, what interview asks, so can you use private constructor along with your normal constructor? This is guy normal constructor, right? This is guy normal constructor, along with we can use here private constructor as well. Okay, so compiler doesn't have any issue to what, to include the private constructor along with our normal constructor. Good guy. So guys, this is the question generally they ask in the interview room. So can you use private constructor along with your normal constructor? So yes, you can use. Good guy. Only guy, the private constructor means a scope is limited. You can call this constructor within a class. The main thing you keep in mind guy. So if you are going to the private constructor means the scope is restricted. See guys, so this constructor we are going to call this class only, right? Constructor overloading example 6. We are not going to call outside of the class. We are calling in same class, right? That's why we are able to see the result. That's why we are able to print the result. If the interview may ask A, if you can use private constructor outside of the class, no. Outside of the class we can't create the object, yes or no? In this class we can create object very simply, right? But if you are going to use, if you are going to call this private constructor outside of the class, it can't possible. Okay, that is the main question for this what, private constructor. So guys, that's it, entire thing about what, constructor overloading. So guys, I I hope I have shown all the possible scenario. Okay, so what is default constructor, what is parameters constructor, in which scenario we are going to use what type of concept, right? And along with also I've explained private constructor. If you are going to private constructor in your what, constructor overloading concept, so how it can print the result, how it can work by the Java compiler. Great guys. So guys, that's it from this video about constructor overloading. I hope you're enjoying a lot for this video guys, and I hope all the what, all the dot you have clear, right? Right guys, I hope all the dot what you have earlier might be clear with this video guys. So guys, if you like the video, please guys like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel. Okay, what I am saying, if you are not subscribing my channel recently, so I uploaded so many video of constructor overloading guys, right? So guys, please I would request to you, so please share guys, okay, among your friends, subscribe my channel. Okay, definitely guys, if you watch the video, definitely your knowledge will be enhanced guys, because all the concept what I'm going to explain, it's very important for what, your knowledge sake as well as interview point of view. Whenever if you're going to attend any interview guys, definitely such type of question they may ask, what is constructor, what are types of constructor, what is private constructor, what is constructor overloading. All the concept guys very important in our day-to-day life. We are implementing this concept in our project as well. Correct guys? So guys, that's it. So from in this video guys, we'll come very soon in next video with new topic guys. Thank you. Bye bye.